That's crazy. What were you like as a kid? Were you outgoing?
No.
No.
Yeah, I was fat. First of all,
the fatness does not define you, Karan.
Come on, it does. When you're so fat, you can't see your feet when you look down. That's kind of bad. I was fat.
What if you have just small feet, though?
That's true. That's pretty good. Yeah. Not me though. I love to eat and I didn't like to exercise.
Yeah.
And
you fit right in America.
I know, I should have grown up here. And so because I didn't want to exercise or do anything, I didn't really have a lot of friends because I didn't, do activities outside school. And I was really nerdy. And so I would always be focused on like schoolwork.
Were you into sports or anything? Is sports big in India?
Sports is cricket is really big. Cricket and tennis. So when I wanted to lose weight, I signed up for sports.
Is that what it was?
No, because the problem is when you're fat, you're really bad at everything physical because it just hurts and you're bad.
Yeah.
So I tried doing like soccer and tennis and everything, and I was just in so much pain. And I mean, by fat, I mean, I'm eating melted ice cream and cereal for breakfast.
Why melted ice cream?
Because that's like the milk. I'm like, I don't want milk. I want something with even more sugar.
That's intense.
Yeah. So I was just like sugar. Yeah. So obviously when I'm trying to move and stuff and it's hot, it's just miserable.
Right.
So then I would keep...
Especially if you got all that milk in you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the last thing you want.
Oh, God. Oh,
the dairy.
Gross. Yeah, exactly. And I lost weight by going to a boarding school.
Oh,
that
wow.
was a boarding school for like fatter people.
You mentioned this at ASCAT.
At ASCAT, yeah. Yeah, it was a school called Pathways. And
it always is called Pathways.
Their goal was basically you exercise half as much in the day as you were in class. So if you're in class for 8 hours, you exercise for 4 hours. And
that's crazy.
It's crazy. And they basically...
It's like Biggest Loser.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing is that if anyone wants to lose weight, it's exercise, and then you have to change your diet. Like you have to do some kind of changes to it. Otherwise it's not going to work.
No, totally.
And so the diet part was that they would feed you the same meal every day for all meals, because then you stop thinking of food as something that gives you pleasure.
It's so sad.
So every time when you're thinking like, oh, what am I going to have for lunch or dinner? Like Italian,
rice
Chinese.
Again.
Yeah. And so when and it's brown rice and vegetables in like hot water. So like a vegetable broth. So you only eat enough to like where you're just like, sustenance. And then you're barely eating. And then I'm exercising. Like, I mean, if I did that now, I'd probably be like, but then when I was like younger, I was able to burn it off.
Right.
So in 6 weeks, I was fine.
It was a summer thing then?
No, I was a full-time school and I dropped out.
Oh, wow.
I dropped out 6 weeks into it because I was so I was so unhappy, but it like worked. It was like a boot camp almost. And then I was a weekly boarder. So on the weekends I would go home because it was about 45 minutes from where I lived.
Yeah.
And so one day my mom used to drive me back on Sunday nights. And one day I was always so unhappy. And then I had lost the weight and she was like, just don't go. And I was like, it's 6 weeks into the school year. Where am I going to go to school? Like it didn't make any sense.
Right.
And she was like, we'll figure it out.
Well,
and
that's nice of your mom.
Yeah, super nice. And then I just didn't go.
That's great.
And then I joined this international school 6 weeks into it, which was worse because then I got bullied even more because there was so much attention on me.
But then you found the theater.
Exactly.